Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on AMC filming 11 different Negan kill scenes for the Season 7 premiere. And spoiler warning if you're not caught up on The Walking Dead up to the Season 6 finale, as usual, of course. So I'll put the link in the description to nerdist.com for this one, so you guys can go ahead and click it and read it over yourself. I'm going to go over it here, and if you guys have questions for the Q&A, I might do a Q&A tomorrow, so send me whatever questions you guys have for Walking Dead after this news. And of course, I did one yesterday, a longer Q&A. Released 2 Walking Dead videos yesterday, one about Henry Rollins auditioning for Negan and not getting it, as well as a Q&A in that one, and then one for the cover for a new Walking Dead issue, as well as some exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con this year. So speaking of Comic-Con, I can't wait to see the trailer. It should be amazing this year. It should be the biggest trailer they've ever done, probably. You know, keeping the death as kind of a thing we got to come back next year for. It's going to cause a lot of hype, and it's going to be a big trailer for sure. No question about that, one way or another. So they filmed, according to Nerdist, 11 different death scenes for Negan potential victims. So it seems like AMC, is just doing absolutely anything they can to try to lock down who it was who was killed in the finale for Season 6 with the big Negan death. And they've done a pretty good job of it so far, I want to say. And I'm actually pretty happy that they actually went ahead with this. This might be why it's so hard to say who it actually was who was killed. I've also seen people in the comments arguing over whether or not the character that's killed is still on set, and whether or not they've paid the actor or actress to stay in filming and stay around the set, just to try to prevent that from happening, from people figuring it out who it actually was. So they've put a lot of effort into it. Did a video giving my thoughts on the Spoiling the Dead fans on Facebook page. AMC, contacting them legally, to try to ensure that they don't release any information regarding the main character death, the big death for the Season 6 finale. So they're doing a lot of stuff, and I've done videos on all this. You can check them in the channel if you've missed any of them. They're doing a lot of stuff to try to prevent people from figuring it out. So 11 different death scenes were filmed. So this is pretty cool because hopefully, as it says here in the write-up, maybe we'll be able to see some of them on the Blu-ray, which would be cool if, like, later on they released the Blu-ray and it had a death sequence for each character, and it was like a full scene. That would be cool, like a couple minutes each or something. I'm going to buy the Blu-ray anyway, or DVD anyway. But that would be really cool to see them include that with the pack, so that we could see, like, every single character be killed off, in kind of an imaginary scenario for 10 of them, or maybe 9 of them if Negan kills off 2. We'll see how that goes. But it's pretty interesting. So the article reads. It seems networks will do anything to make sure season-ending cliffhangers and subsequent season-beginning murder sequences won't get spoiled by photo-sharing looky-loos, even waste the time of 10 other actors. But when your cable's #1 show, it's not so hard to run the cost-benefit analysis on that. AMC has done that, evidently, for the aftermath of the most infuriating season ender since wondering who shot that JR guy my parents used to talk about. The Walking Dead teased that one of 11 main characters could be the recipient of Negan's wire bat, and they filmed all 11 just to keep it a secret. So just in case they have a mole, so to speak, or a rat inside who's gonna leak it. Now they can't. And I've heard about shows like Lost doing this. Someone told me that I was never into Lost that much, but somebody told me that with Lost they actually did that. They filmed multiple different things like that for the finale of the series, just so people would have no idea. Many people and outlets, including our annoyed asses, and this is what it says there, there it is, which is weird because Chris Harvey didn't seem that annoyed. So it must be someone who works for him rather than expected the finale of Season 6 to end with the big bad Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, killing off one of our leads with Lucille, his trusty spike-wrapped Louisville slugger. And technically it did, except we didn't see whose brains were bashed and whose story ended because the damn thing cut to black. We've now got to wait months to find out who the victim, and according to the Hollywood Reporter, AMC wants to ensure we keep guessing until the end because they filmed 11 different versions of the premiere's opening scene. So that's kind of cool too, that we get confirmation that it's like the opening sequence of the episode, which is good. It should be for each of the characters who might be the real poor soul. 11 different versions of the same scene were filmed to stop any spies from posting pictures from the set. So that means, man, they're going they're going a long way for this. Maybe the Blu-ray release, you can see Rick, Carl, Michonne, Glenn, Maggie, Abraham, Sasha, Daryl, Eugene, Aaron, and Rosita each bite the dust, though only one of them will be the real thing. Well, we don't know for sure. It's just going to be one. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. We already told you how Norman Reedus would start a riot if Daryl dies, and they've already faked us out about Glenn, so let's assume it's not them. What? let's not assume just because there's a dumpster that it's not going to be Glenn. I disagree with you there. So anyway, that's pretty much the. It's from Kyle Anderson. He's the one who wrote it. So that's pretty much all there is to say with regards to that. So it's pretty cool, man, that they're willing to go to that extent to try to lock it up. And yeah, but I can't wait for the trailer. Maybe this could mean cool things for the trailer. Like imagine they show in the trailer like each person of the potentials being, bashed in or something. Because we know how they use the trailers to kind of mislead us. So I hope they'll use some of that stuff in the trailer. So write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I can hear the comments already. If they'd have just showed us who was killed off in the finale, we wouldn't have to go through all this. I know. So go ahead, guys. Write that below if you want to. And that'll be it for today's Q&A. Send me whatever questions you guys have for another tomorrow. And it's pretty cool, man. I'm at least happy that they're doing what they can so that we can at least keep the suspense a little bit alive, as annoying as that might be. And we all have kind of our own thoughts and predictions on who we think it is, but we can't say for sure 100% until, I guess, October, until we actually see it, since AMC's put so much effort into making it that way. So that'll be it for today's video, guys. I'll see you again real soon, probably tomorrow for another. If you like the video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite. Let me know what you think about the fact that AMC is doing this below. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one today. I'll see you guys again real soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.
You better subscribe.